Hi again, friends. Welcome back. This is Paradise Practice. I'm your instructor, Kristen, and we are in the middle of our solid week of self-care. So let's get started. We're going through a couple of concepts that involve self-care. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about hope. So hope is something that we need to survive. Hope is the thing that spurs us on and fuels us to do bigger and better and greater things. Hope allows us to challenge ourselves. So definitely during this pandemic season, I think that hope is something that we have all had to hold on to, and we've had to find ways to foster hope. So I wanted to share with you a verse in Hebrews that says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance in what we do not see." So I would argue today that our hope is established by having faith in something that maybe we don't see yet. For example, on the yoga mat, we have hope because in faith, we build up particular muscles towards a more difficult pose. I would argue that every time we do strengthening exercises that allow us in the future to do an inversion, we are basing our hope in a faith that if we build those muscles, we're going to be able to do those poses. So if you would join me today, we're going to work a little bit on strengthening our shoulder girdle so that we can work towards those big, scary inversions. Things like headstands, things that look really cool on Instagram, but if they're not done the right way, can actually be pretty dangerous. So today, let's focus on hope that in the future, we can work towards bigger and better things every day. All right, let's begin in a comfortable seat together. And by the way, don't be intimidated. The whole thing about faith and building hope is you're building it one brick at a time. We're not going to try to do a headstand today. So, with that in mind, breathe and exhale. You're welcome to bring your palms to the tops of the knees, cross-legged seat, whichever way feels better, whichever leg feels better on top. Just really arrive here on the mat. Leave behind anything earlier in your day, and don't pick up anything that's coming later in your day. Just be in this moment. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, imagine there is a string pulling through the crown of the head, lengthening your spine up towards the ceiling. Exhale, keeping that length but relaxing your shoulders down your back. Inhale, our navel is coming in and up. Exhale, our sit bones or our hip bones are grounding into the earth. You can keep your gaze soft here, or you're welcome to close your eyes, whichever you prefer. Inhale, just imagine that every breath is stoking the embers and the fire of hope that is starting to be lit in your heart. Inhale and exhale. Take a few more breaths in that position. And on your next inhale, take the longest exhale you've had all day. And meet me in child's pose. We're going to bring our knees under our hips, setting back. Your knees can be as wide as the mat. They can be close together, whatever feels good here. And bring your arms out long in front of you. Forehead comes to the mat. Or if that seems like a lot today, you can put your forehead on your fist. Either way, whatever feels good. Take a few breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And as you exhale, slowly lift up with your back so that your hands are sliding towards you. Come all the way up. And let's get to our tabletop position. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Crown of the head is lengthening towards that wall. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's curl the toes and slowly press up from the palms into our downward facing dog with control. And in this position, you are welcome to walk your dog. Feel free to keep your heels lifted and a bend in the knee, whatever feels good. And inhale here. Exhale. On your inhale, your next inhale, look forward and bring your knee to nose, shift forward, planting that left foot between the hands. Inhale, gaze up, strong back leg, safe bend in that front knee over the ankle. And exhale, come up to your high crescent lunge. If this feels like a lot for you today, you're welcome to keep that knee on the ground, toes tucked, arms overhead. And if you're up in that high crescent lunge and arms feel like a lot in line with your ears, you're welcome to bring your palms together in front of your heart. Either way, your gaze is going upwards. Your navel is in and up. Both legs are strong. Inhaling here. And stay for the exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale, rotate that back foot towards the long edge of the mat. Take whatever straightening you need. And exhale down to your warrior two. Again, you have a safe bend in that front knee. Back foot facing the long edge of the mat. Both legs are strong. Shoulders are relaxed, down and back. Arms are strong, and your gaze is over that front hand, the front left hand. Inhale here, and exhale. Turn that other foot facing the long edge of the mat. Hands on your hips, and let's forward fold. I don't know if you can hear my hips cracking today, but anywhere you are today in your practice, just do what feels good. If you need to walk it out a little bit, if you want to grab your opposing elbows and hang out in ragdoll, if you want to bring your forearms to the ground or your palms, whatever feels good. I am regretting not using a scrunchie for today's practice. But I hope I will remember one in the future. All right. Feel this forward fold. Inhale. And on your next exhale, hands to hips. Lift up from the hips slowly. And inhale all the way up. Arms overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, arms up. And rotate that right foot towards the back edge of your mat. Bend the knee, windmill your arms down, planting them on both sides of that right foot. Step the right foot back. Palms are planted, and lower with control. Inhale here. You can leave the toes tucked or not. Exhale, lift up for cobra. You're using your back muscles and your navel pulled in and up to lift you here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tuck the toes, plant the palms underneath the shoulders, press up through plank or just straighten back to your downward facing dog. Walk it out. Again, take that child's pose if you need it. Inhale here. Exhale. Return to your breath. Return to our concept today. Hope, inspired and founded on faith. Inhale, and in this downward facing dog, you want to check your alignment real quick. Eyes of the elbows should be rotating towards that front wall. Pointer fingers facing that front wall. Thumbs facing each other. Legs are engaged, or you have that bend in the knees. Either way. Inhale here, and step the right foot forward. We're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. So, strong legs. Inhale all the way up to that high crescent lunge, or whatever feels good to you. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, keeping that bend in that knee. Hips are facing forward. Arms are in line with the ears or clasped in front of your chest. Exhale. Inhale, rotate that back left foot. Open up, correct whatever you need to. Hips should be facing forward. Knee bent over that foot. Warrior two. Inhale here. If you're shaking or if this is a little bit of a strain, it's okay. We are building those muscles. Exhale. Inhale. Rotate this. What is it? Right foot forward. And hands on the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Hang out here for a minute. Do whatever you need. Plant the hands. You can plant the forearms. Whatever feels good here. Either way, let's inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale again, halfway up. Let's plant the left hand under the face. Right arm traces a line inside the arm across your chest. Gaze follows all the way up. Aim to keep your hips level for a twist. Inhale here. Exhale the hands slowly back down. Replace hands. Right hand is directly under the face. Left hand. Trace that line up. Gaze follows. Inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down. Good job, friends. Lower down. Hang out here as long as you'd like. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to the hips. Rise all the way up. And let's windmill those arms back down. Plant them on both sides of the left foot. Step that left foot back. Inhale in your plank. Exhale to lower all the way down. Inhale for cobra. And exhale, lower. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. And if you've been taking that child's pose for this practice, feel free to take it again. Or if you'd like a little bit of a challenge, we're building our faith in ourselves and our muscles and our practice. Inhale here, double check your alignment of everything. Feet are about hip width apart. Maybe your heels are feeling good enough to plant down on the mat. Maybe you still got that slight bend in the knees. Either way, pointer fingers are going towards the front of the room. Thumbs are towards each other. And inhale, exhale, lower down to your forearms with control. You can clasp the hands. You can keep the arms straight ahead. Either way, we're not collapsing into our shoulders. We're lifting up and out, pressing away from the ground. Woo, you might feel shaky here. I definitely do. Inhale, exhale, and lower. Good job, friends. Come down to your child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Good job showing up here, friends. Inhale again, exhale. And slowly roll up with control. Inhale here and exhale, returning your thoughts to your breath. And if this pose is not comfy for you right now, you're welcome to come to your cross-legged seat. Put whatever foot it was that was on the bottom on top this time, and let's turn our palms towards the ceiling. Inhale here and exhale. Just feel your breath. Good job working on building those muscles today, friends. Strengthening that shoulder girdle with that challenging dolphin pose. Inhale, bring your feet out long in front of you. Walk your booty down or whatever it takes to roll all the way down to your back on the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a little rock back and forth on that low back. And exhale your feet down. All right, inhale here. Let's take the right leg and place the ankle on top of the left thigh. Lifting your left leg, thread your hands underneath the left leg, flexing both of your feet. Gently pull your left leg in towards yourself, getting a really nice stretch in that right hip flexor. Inhale here. There should be no tension in the upper body. Low back is supported by the mat. Exhale. One more inhale. And place the left leg back down. Unwind the right foot. Inhale, place the left foot on top of the left ankle, on top of the right thigh, and lift that right leg so that your shin bone is parallel to the ceiling. Inhale here, thread the needle, clasping the back of your right leg. Exhale, gently pulling that right leg forward. Both feet are flexed to get a nice stretch in your left hip flexor. Inhale and exhale, gently release the right leg down. Unwind both the feet. Hug them into your chest again. And exhale those legs nice and long for Shavasana pose. Inhale again. Exhale your shoulder blades together behind the heart. Palms are face up. Legs are spread wide on the mat. Feet fall open. Gaze is soft or eyes closed. And just feel your breath, don't control it. I'll be here to guide you back out of this Shavasana very shortly. And you're welcome to stay here longer, or if you're ready to return to your day with that hope that you've been fostering, start wiggling the fingers and the toes. Reach your arms up overhead, pointing the toes for a good morning stretch. Bring those knees up, hug them into the chest, and rock over onto whatever side feels the best. Press up to that seated position. So once we've all met here in our seat, eyes closed, palms face up on the knees. Let's take one more collective inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale. You're welcome to open your eyes. The light and the hope in me recognizes the light and the hope in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself and showing up for this solid week of self-care. I will hopefully see you again soon.